Okay, we're gonna make some noise. I want to see if I can't get this feeder tube for the trommel cut, like I explained it before. Okay, imagine, if you will, metal coming out, sheet metal this way. Now the material falls, goes into here, and then goes through this tube, slurried into the spinning tube, into the spinning trommel tube. And this is representative of the tube. It's just a little piece. Of course, the actual tube is over 7 foot long. But this metal cap will be attached to the end of the tube once it's cleaned up. And then, oh. So as this is spinning around us, slurried materials coming in, browser bars, screens. So I hope that gives a clearer picture of what we got going on until the next update. Well, we did some work yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't get it filmed. That was a bit of a time crunch I was going through. Never seem to get started as early as I want to. But just to give you an update, we extended the cradle for the hopper 18 inches. I put the cross member across. And as I showed you guys in the garage, this is the tube, the feeder tube that's going in. It's going to be going in there, and we're going to have some metal built in right here, and then going this way. We're going to work on that right now. So this way, when the trommel is filled up, the grizzly is going to go here. And anything that falls through the grizzly is going to be 2 inches minus, will fall in and then be fed into the trommel. So that's the plan, and that's what we're going to get started on. We're on our property, and not much wind, not a whole lot of clouds in the sky, hardly not any at all, actually. I'm not seeing any right now. So it's a little warm, but that's okay, no problem. We're trying out our lavalier Audio 2000 audio system in conjunction with the Sony camera that we're using. Hopefully it'll improve the audio of the videos. So we're going to get started on doing some cutting right now. We're going to take the sheet metal, 1/4-inch sheet metal. We're going to measure it out. We're going to suspend this first to get a few measurements. Then we'll draw it all out, and hopefully we can have the hopper installed by the end of the day. Okay, well, we've taken the bottom end of the hopper, and we have it placed inside the trommel tube, and we have it suspended right in the position that we want it. And we took the measurements for all the angled sheet metal to complete this. I have it drawn out on a piece of 1/8-inch thick metal plate on the floor there. Everything's drawn out. I'll show that to you. And we're about to start cutting it. And once we have all the pieces cut, and that's going to take some time because I'm not using the plasma cutter. I didn't feel like hauling the air compressor out here and another piece of equipment when I could just get some discs and plug it into the generator and go ahead on with it. I need to get good straight edges, and I think I can accomplish that better with an angle grinder with a 4.5-inch metal cutting wheel. So that's what we're going to do right now. All right, time for an update. This will be the last of the work I do this trip. I was able to get the hopper set up. Here's the tube we cut. We were working on that in the garage the other day. I had it hung up over here. There's the plate that's attached to the trommel tube. And we got the sides cut. We still have this piece here. Run out of time. No, actually I ran out of cutting wheels. So maybe I can do that before I leave with the help of the plasma cutter. So right now it hangs up just a little bit, maybe a 1/4-inch onto the plate right here on the bottom, so it doesn't turn as easily. Actually kind of lifts it up a little on the back. But the purpose of hanging this over like this, I have it spot welded right now. That's only temporary to hold it in place. But for the most part, I want to have this bolted so that if I need to service the trommel tube, I can pull this whole unit off with my back loader and a little chain, because it's getting heavy now. And that will keep, I'm thinking in terms of future maintenance and repairs. So, but right now it's tacked in place. And the advantage of having it held in place with nuts and bolts is I can put shims in there to adjust the height to assist the trommel tube to turn more freely if it gets hung up anywhere. Who knows what this thing's going to do as it gets wore. The wheel's going to wear out a little bit and things are going to move around. I want to be able to adjust the height of the hopper. Now, when I get all of this placed, this is going to be enclosed right here. And then I got a plate that's going in the front. But the grizzly, I want the grizzly very long. And then there's going to be spray bars up here. So the grizzly's going to go up this way. So actually I'll be dumping on the other side in here. And the grizzlies, all the bigger rocks will go this way. And I'll have a chute to push the larger rocks off to the side. And there'll be, like I said, I'm not going to have any, I might put some water right here to keep the stuff from, the material from getting hung up in the heel right here. We'll see how that all turns out. But for the most part, there's going to be spray bars running across, maybe 1 or 2, that are going to shoot the water down the material as it's going across the grizzly off the side, and then all the pay dirt will fall in. It'll be less than 2 inches, and then get washed through the trommel and out the side. So there you have it. My welding might not be the best, but I'm getting better. I try to watch the gas, the heat, how I move. My problem is I wear reading glasses, and it just seems like when that lens darkens and I have it on 10/9, I just can't see the lines real good of where I'm trying to weld. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask around. I don't want to go too light on the lens because I don't want to get arc burn in my eyes. But right now, it's just unless I have something to help me guide, like a line or something like that, or an edge to run across. Sometimes I'm thinking I'm doing fine, making a bead. Next thing you know is I'm going all off the line. So that's part of my problem. Of course, Alec's not feeling well, so he wasn't out here. Otherwise, he'd have been doing a lot of this welding. So we reinforced the frame a little bit more, and that is about it. I had the chain on the sprocket. That's how I configured these, by running the chain over there, and I figure I can keep it above here, the bottom chain, as it goes around and then up. So, and of course, I'll have the pulley right next to that. Well, it's a small drive sprocket attached with a double pulley. That's what I'm shooting for. And it'll have the shaft in there. So, and then the belts will go down like I explained. So it's a good bit of progress. The weather was nice. Just can't seem to get started as early as I want to, and I can't seem to get as much done as I have up here what I want to do. But next thing I know, the sun's going down. But compared to when this thing was just a bunch of steel sitting in the back of my truck with wheels and everything, we've come a long way. And I gotta say, it's starting to really shape up. Perhaps the next 2 weeks I have off. I got to go to Vegas with my son. We have some work we have to do out there. When we get back, hopefully there'll be enough time where I can lay some flooring down on the rest of this, and we'll order the sprocket and pulley combination with the shaft, the keyed shaft, and the two bearings that are gonna hold that in place. And once we have that, it's just a matter of picking out the power plant that we're gonna use. And of course, that'll have the pulleys on the shaft of the power plant. Probably gonna be gasoline. I would really like to do electricity because the hopper's gonna, the Grizzly hopper up there, that's gonna be vibrating, and that's gonna be electric. So instead of having gasoline pumps, 2 gasoline pumps going and a gasoline engine to turn the Trommel and the generator, I'd like to kind of get rid of one of those gasoline motors. You know, I got the generator going for the shaker or the vibrator for the hopper. Why not also have an electric motor here? So that's, you know, less gasoline, less noise. We'll see. BLM turned us down, and we've resubmitted. We've made the operation smaller, and we'll see. We'll see what they tell us. We'll just keep trying. Push comes to shove, we'll become pirates. Hell, Vulture Peak right over there, this is my land. I'll start digging holes in my land and see if we got some gold out here. But that's it for now. Thank you guys for watching. We're getting there slowly but surely. I wish we could be faster, but we just can't. We have to take it as it comes, like the rest of it. We all do. So thanks for watching again, and take care. See you next time.